What is going on, Sacagawea Elementary kindergartners, first graders, second graders, and third graders? Today we're doing our final lesson in our series on musical form.
Today is gonna be a little something more. I've got a plan in mind, a special thing in store. The light bulb inside my head says, get out and play, 'cause you never feel this way. It's my lucky day, it's my lucky day. It's my lucky day, my lucky day. Don't need a pot of gold, a rabbit's foot or to be told. It's my lucky day, it's my lucky day.
Today's learning target is I can analyze the musical form of a song. Today's success criterion is students will analyze the form of Over the Rainbow. After you watch today's Music Monday with Mr. Meskel video, you will go into Seesaw and go to the student template for this activity, and you will see two videos on form. You'll watch the first one. The second one is optional. After that, you will watch the video of Judy Garland performing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And then on that page, you will respond somehow, either with your voice, or you will write it in, or take a picture of something, whatever. And you will tell me the form of the song Over the Rainbow. So this is the lesson for kindergartners through third graders for this week. Normally I like to do the same lesson for the whole school and let you guys kind of break up based on your ability level sometimes. But for today, it actually made sense for me with what I'm doing with the fourth and fifth graders to have your own lesson for you guys. Today is our last lesson on musical form. If you haven't done the lessons the last 2 weeks, maybe something happened, you hadn't got a chance to get to them yet, no worries, but go back and actually do those first because they kind of build up to this lesson that we're doing today. So feel free to stop this video and look on the activities on Seesaw for the previous videos. So today we are wrapping up our discussion about form. If you remember, in music, when we talk about form, we are talking about the structure of music. You can think about form as the way a song is put together, you can think about how all the parts of a song or a piece of music are ordered. You can think of it as how we construct music. These are all helpful ways to think about form. I wouldn't say there's one right or wrong way to think about form. Several ways. Now, you might recall in the past 2 weeks, when we analyze form, we usually put letters to each section. So we usually use the letter A, use the letter B. Sometimes we might have a C or a D. There's a few other words that you might have heard before, like an intro or introduction, or what's called an outro or a coda. Those are a little less important to me. I'm more interested in making sure that you know A, B, C, like how we think of music that way. There are many different musical forms. I couldn't even begin to start to show you how many there are. So that's not really my concern. My concern is that you get through this lesson and just understand that music not always, but frequently has form as one of the musical elements. It's how the element is how the composer of that music structured that song. That's the important thing that I want you to get away from this, is that music frequently has form as one of its elements. So for today's activity, you're going to demonstrate to me that you understand what musical form is. So you're going to go into Seesaw, click on Activities, and go to today's lessons and click Add Response. That will bring you to this student template here. Now, first you're going to watch this video right here. She describes form. I've already taught it to you, but I think I watched this video and she did such a great job. So go ahead and watch this video. Down here, you have an alternate link in case this one isn't working. Here's an optional video. The second one here, this is optional. You don't have to do it, but if you want a little bit more explanation, you can. That's sort of part 2 of her lesson. The final part, and you're not done until you do this, watch this video of the great Judy Garland singing Over the Rainbow. I also have an alternate link down here. And what I want you to do is I want you to listen to that and be able to tell me what the form of Over the Rainbow is. So you use your listening ears, think of everything you've learned about musical form, and you're going to tell me what the musical form for Over the Rainbow is. You can click this microphone thing and just speak to me and say, hey, Mr. Meskel, the form for Somewhere Over the Rainbow is, and then tell me it. Or if you want to click this little label tool and just put it right here, you can, or write it on a piece of paper and take a picture and upload it. Any way works for me, but just tell me what the form for Over the Rainbow is, and then click this green Add Response button when you are done. And that is all we have time for today, friends. Until we get to spend another week together on Music Mondays, remember to always be kind, be compassionate, and do awesome things. All right, have an awesome week.